Hey guys, Adam Matheson here from Nomadic Off-Road Campers, and behind me right now is the Norca-16 for couples. This van here epitomises what it means to be the ultimate off-road escape for the 55 plus age group. You've got a narrow-bodied van that can get into most of your tight spaces. You've got full off-road capability with an independent suspension system that'll take you anywhere that your vehicle will go, and best of all, it can be towed by most vehicles on the Australian market right now that have 3.5 tonne towing, so your utes, your cruisers, all that sort of stuff, without having to worry about doing any significant upgrades or major modifications to your vehicle. Let's have a look at how easy it is to set this baby up. We can see here, we've just come through some nice big tracks. The beauty about this is we've got full off-grid and full off-road capability. We've got solar panels on the roof. We've got a huge lithium battery system that's going to power our aircon. We've got diesel heater on board. We've got a massive outdoor kitchen. We've got everything we need to be off-grid and enjoy a nice, peaceful, relaxing weekend. Escape the hassle. All we're going to do now, open our awning out. We're going to open the door. Literally everything's made. Our king-size bed inside is already made. We've got a 175 litre fridge on board. We can open our external kitchen, or if we don't even feel like that, we can actually just pull out the induction cooktop and cook on that internally. So we really don't have any hassles about doing quick overnighters. Another big benefit is, if it is cold, we've got a diesel heater. If it's hot, we've got our aircon. It's all off grid. We don't have to worry about plugging into mains. We've got a couple of 100 litres of fresh water on board. It is just so simple. So all we're going to do now is literally pull out our awning. We've got a 4.5 metre awning on the side there. We're going to open the door up. We're going to pull out the kitchen, and literally you're going to see that happen in less than about 2 minutes. So you can see here, we've got this really handy pole storage on the back here. All we need to do is literally hook our pole on and start unwinding. It takes less than a minute to get the whole thing out. We're just going to wind it out to around about 1.5 meters. Now, if we were even doing just a quick setup without any hassles to just have a sandwich or something like that, we could literally leave our awning pinned back to the body here. Just going to pull those legs out. Literally going to pin it back to the body. So straight back on the body of the van. We're going to pull our kitchen out. Now we have a full external pivot kitchen here. We've got plates and everything up here. We've got pots and pans that'll go in here, and some extra prep bench. And then of course in here is where we have our 95 litre fridge slide. For this trip I haven't brought the 95 litre fridge with me because I've got a 175 litre fridge on board. Plenty of fridge space in there. We're going to open our door up, pull our step out, and literally turn our system on, and we're camping. So we've set up our camp, we've got our kitchen out, we can start cooking, a couple of camp chairs, we've got the fire on. It's just going to be an amazing, amazing evening. On board, we've got a 175 litre fridge. We've also got a beautiful king-size bed. Now, another feature that is a standout with the Norca-16 is that huge split ensuite. So you've got a separate toilet and shower. So you've got a nice big shower. It's nearly 900 by 900. So it's the same size as most household or hotel showers. And the best thing about it is it's single piece molds. There's no silicone joints. A lot of your manufacturers now will have modular designs. So to save weight, we've got a fiberglass single piece mold. So it's one big mold, and that way there's no creases, there's no silicone joints, there's no chance of ingress from water or water leaks onto your flooring. Another big weight saving measure that we've put into the Norca-16 is that you've got that honeycomb flooring. So it's a one piece floor. A lot of other manufacturers will use ply. We've gone with a one piece honeycomb floor. So it's lightweight, it's strong, and there's no joints or seals in it. Even better for off-road use. As we say with all Nomadic off-road campers, they're not just designed to be off-road, they are designed to be off-grid. What we've got on board is a huge solar system that's being fed through a 100 volt 40 amp MPPT projector solar regulator. That in turn is feeding a 400 amp lithium battery. Now it's got a huge discharge rate, and it means that we can operate things like our aircon, like our induction cooking internally. So we've minimized how much gas we have to use internally, and we also don't need the requirement of having to plug in to mains power or a generator at night. We've got the aircon on board for those really sunny days and hot days, and then we've also got a diesel heater on board for those really, really cool nights. So you've got that flexibility of being completely remote and completely off-grid. These will get you anywhere your vehicle will go, and then to a lot more remote places that most people can't find you. So as we come around the driver's side of the van now, we can see this is where we've got our trimmer hot water system. We've also got this really, really cool European style shower. So literally, we plug our hose in. There's no need for any mixing taps or anything in the front, because it's all through the back, and we've got plenty of pressure here. So we've had a day out at the beach. We can come back, we can rinse ourselves off. We've got plenty of pressure. If it's cool, we can just turn that and it becomes hot water. You've also got independent water refill systems over here. And if we are located at a campground, we can always just plug into mains water as well. So another really cool feature on the entire Nomadic range is that we've got a separate DC-DC charger. So what that means, a lot of people when they purchase a van will have a single DC-DC charger, and that will be controlling your solar from your top, your solar from your input, and your car feed. On ours, we have a completely separate solar regulator for all of our rooftop solar panels, and then we've got a separate DC-DC charger for our vehicle charging. But also, let's say we're parked under a tree and we want to plug in some extra solar panels. We've got the capability of putting up to another 400 watts of solar through this bad boy here. That's going to feed our battery. So entirely, we can have up to 1 kilowatt of solar on our van at any one time. Plus we've got vehicle charging. That's a huge benefit if you're going to be off-grid or remote for a long period of time. What we've got with all of our hatches, now these are proper RV hatches. They're lightweight, but have a look at the size of the seals that are all around here. So you've got a double layer of seals, of good sized rubber seals on every single hatch, as well as your door. Now look at this closely. As we start to lock this, now if this was closed right now, we can see our tongue comes around, gets to halfway, and look how far it pulls in. That's going to give us a really good seal. Another feature of what we do with all of our vans, they all go up on the hoist when they come into the country. We goop them up underneath so there's no holes or seals where any pipes or any cables go through. Another key feature is our Nomadic dust reduction system. So that's going to pressurize our van as we're driving. It's going to force all air out, and we've got a third layer of protection for dust minimization inside your van. Very important. As we come to the front of the van, you've got this really handy jerry can storage. This is going to give us 40 litres of fuel, be it diesel or petrol. And another feature we've got at the front here is this huge big toolbox. On the front, on the driver's side, we've got room in here for 2 9-kilo gas bottles, and they can both be connected at any one time. They've got a separate piggy tail and a separate switch so you can regulate between the two. That's really handy. 2 9-kilo gas bottles. That's going to give you a long time completely off-grid. In our other side over here, we've got storage capability for either a Weber barbecue, a diesel generator. We've got all our shade sails. We've got a whole range of things that we can put in the front of the van. And the best thing about that is if we are storing a barbecue or a Jenny in the front, we're not going to get any fuel vapor or any smells inside our van. A really big feature if you're going to be on a sunny day like today where fuel will sweat. So if you are after a narrow-bodied hybrid camper that will get you to far destinations using the best of the best Australian products, then you need to put Nomadic on your shopping list today.